Now recognize the ranking member for his 5 minutes of questions.
Thank you very much. Mr. Warwick, in your opening statement, you talked about Iran and its impact on the people of Israel. What must Congress do, in your opinion, to support Israel in order to prevent a wider war in the region?
Well, I would note with great satisfaction the measures that the Biden administration has already taken, sending 2 aircraft carrier battle groups to make it very clear to our enemies, Hezbollah, Iran, whoever they may be, that they should take no steps to try to inflame the situation in the Middle East beyond what it already is. That will be very important. I think it's also important for us to make sure that the American people appreciate that protecting our computer networks and cybersecurity here at home is something that's an obligation for all of us to undertake. The National Cybersecurity Strategy will help. It needs to be fully funded, and yet there are still many things that Americans can do to make sure that our defenses are so strong that no Iranian cyber attack would be able to do damage to us. This will take vigilance. And then finally, there are obviously things that we as the American people need to do. As the President said, speaking out against anti-Semitism and Islamophobia is actually important for the security of the United States and American values. And I think that's something that all Americans can do as we hope that the situation is addressed and the war that Israel has had to declare against Hamas comes to a conclusion that will be a better world for the Middle East.
Thank you. Ambassador Sales, there's significant concern about the Iranian threat to our homeland. In your review of that threat, how would you suggest to this committee that we address it?
Well, thanks for the question, Ranking Member Thompson. I think the threat is significant. We've heard about several ongoing assassination plots. I think the most important thing that the United States government and this committee can do is reestablish deterrence. Iran is not currently deterred from carrying out these operations. And I think that the prosecutions that have been undertaken are all to the good. Grateful to the Justice Department for pursuing the wrongdoers who are trying to shed American blood on American soil. But we have to do more than that. That doesn't mean, as I said in my opening remarks, bombing Tehran, but the United States needs to actively deter Iran, demonstrate strength to the Iranian regime so that the regime concludes we have more to lose from carrying out these sorts of operations than we have to gain from them.
Mr. Greenway, what's your opinion on that?
I would agree completely. I think in the end, a bus is easier to stop before it gets to full speed. We were complacent before 9/11, and I think we can be accused of being complacent now. The threat is real, it is present, and it requires immediate action and priority. I think we have deprioritized the range of Iranian threats associated with the current administration's policies. If they're corrected, we may be able to detect the next threat before it occurs.
Mr. Warwick?
Well, this echoes debates that I've had with Mr. Greenway and Mr. Sales both. Iran did not go to our military academies and actually doesn't respond to deterrence in the way we teach it to our military. Strong defenses are the best way to prevent Iranian threats from harming us. We need to elevate our defenses here at home and to take out measures that will deter Iran's proxies from getting involved in these matters. But strong defenses at home are the absolute essential best way to defeat Iranian threats to the homeland. That includes in cybersecurity. It includes being aware of Iranian disinformation efforts, especially during our political campaigns. But they will stop at nothing in order to try to continue to extend their authority over the Middle East. And this obviously is a direct threat to Israel and to our Arab partners.
Thank you. I yield back.